sleep right now, but I kind of get a little extra energy, when it's my last night, you know, watching a couple videos. I kind of got curious, man. I see RE going ham. I seen a post where Ghetto Intellect was demanding money back from Diva Tomboyish because he felt that he got scammed. Yeah, let's talk about this shit. What's going on, people? What's happening? What transpired? Where my girl RE at? Where Ghetto Intellect at? Shit, we need to figure out what happened. What happened? Okay, I see RE and flag motherfucking Diva's ass. Or got her flagged. I really don't know. But I was listening to Diva Tomboyish's video. And, Diva, it's real sad that you want to play this victim role. The weed is strong. And even after time passing, you tell that story about me and you. And I mean, Diva, now that time has passed, do you really think that I'm broke, Diva? I mean, truly think about it. Do you seriously think that in the amount of time that Tina D sent me that $100, that somehow I spent it within a matter of seconds, that somehow it vanished? See, Diva, this is where I have a problem with you. It's like you don't accept responsibility for anything that you did wrong. For some strange reason, you don't feel that you did anything wrong in this situation. And maybe it's because you had a plan. See, from my side of the fence, Diva, you tried your best to turn what you thought was the main donors of the army of VicDamoane against me. You went after Key Deadman, you went after Anita, you went after Blessed Always, and then once you got all of these people, you swore up and down that, you had defeated me or some strange reason. Like I was never really competition to you in the first place. But if we're going to tell a story, Diva, let's tell a story. This wasn't one time that Tina D came to me to give you money. This was the third time. Okay? What did I say to you on the first two times? This is where I say that, Diva, you don't see anything wrong that you did. When Tina D came to me the first time and said, hey, could you send this money to Diva Tomboyish? What did I say to her? I said that, hey, I'll do it this one time, but I'm not going to continue to do it. Because if I'm transferring money from PayPal to Cash App, and I got to move this shit all around and stuff, I'm losing on that because they charge to move money around. I mean, you have a Cash App, Diva. You know goddamn well that if you take money from your Cash App and put it in your bank account instantly, they charge you for that. So Blessed Always came back the second time, right? And now she's giving me extra money just to give to you. Now, on the second time, what did I say to you, Diva? I said, Diva, why can't you get your own PayPal? Why do you have to keep coming to me to get money? This is strange. I'm not comfortable doing this. Okay. And on the second time was supposed to be the last time. Correct? But no, you didn't want to listen to me at all because you had an agenda, right? Your agenda was to prove that VicDamoane was broke. Was that am I correct in my assumption? Because you said it in your live stream. You said in your live stream that Vic didn't want to tell me that he just spent the money. Diva, I was walking into my fucking job. So where did I spend the money at, Diva? I went to work. I literally told you and Tina D, both of y'all motherfuckers, I said, hey, I'm about to go to work. It's not about to be quick. And while I was on the clock, that's when you decided to go live and turn around and throw a hissy fit because you hadn't gotten your money. Right? I don't see why Vic just couldn't transfer the PayPal over to Cash App. It's like an instant. It's like so fast. You could do it so fast. Isn't that your argument? Well, if you could move money from PayPal to Cash App so fast and so quick and this, that, the other, why did you need me involved in the first place? Why couldn't you just go to Tina D and have her transfer that money into your shit? Why did you need me? Because you had an agenda, right? You were trying your best to prove that VicDamoane was a scammer, that VicDamoane was a cut-up artist and all this other type of shit. So, okay? So, when I got off work and I saw your videos and I saw all the shit you was talking while I was at work, I said, motherfucker, you got a lot of goddamn nerve talking shit to me and I got your money. I'm the wrong nigga to talk shit to and I still got your money. So what did I say? I said, you know what? I'm going to put a delay on your shit. And I did. Did I not? The video's up. You didn't get your money instantly because of your motherfucking mouth. But you don't feel that you did anything wrong. You still to this day don't feel like you did anything wrong because you had an agenda. Well, guess what? Now what you're feeling, Diva, is called karma. See, all that shit you did to me is now being done to you. And I'm sorry, I kind of enjoy it. Now you want to play victim. Didn't I tell y'all this? I said as soon as shit get hot for Diva Tomboyish, she the first motherfucker to cry foul. She the first motherfucker to come up here. Oh, so they done did me wrong, y'all. They done did me so foul, y'all. Gang stalking, all this other type shit. Okay? You have no remorse for the victims that you made out to be victims. But now everybody's supposed to feel sorry for you because you a victim of RE. You a victim of this one. You a victim of that one. Nah, dog. Okay? True or false? Did this woman not do a whole live stream about King Curl asking for help to get his goddamn game out? Yes or no? Had landlord up there, had all these motherfuckers up there talking shit about my brother. Oh yeah, he's broke. He's a man. He should have his own shit. Then she turns around, brings her husband up here. She brings her husband up here, right? After she brings her husband up here, she go to asking the same motherfuckers that King Curl asked, hey, can you help me buy a TV? I don't have a TV. I need $358 for a TV. And I said, my God, the hypocrisy, the stupidity. Okay? Now all of a sudden, right? Everybody's coming at you. No, Diva, you wanted this attention. Don't cry now. Embrace it. Come up here and brag about how you got the biggest donors in the sector. Okay? Come on, girl. Go live and get that Cash App banging. The PayPal banging. Ooh, look, y'all. I got Keep That Man. Ooh, look, y'all. I got Anita. Ooh, look, y'all. Tina D over here. I got the biggest donors in the sector. Then they all got mad at me when I said that the biggest donors in the sector are the white people. They got mad when I said that. Okay? They got mad when I said that. But they really couldn't deny it now, could they? Okay? It's nothing personal. We live in America. White people have more money than black people. It's been that way for 400-500 years. Okay? Now, you might be a black person and you thought you was rich as a white motherfucker, but in all honesty, you not. You still a nigga. So that shit hit a couple of motherfuckers the wrong way. Oh, well. Oh, well. Diva Tomboyish. When I run out of money, I'll run out of weed, sis. Okay? When I run out of money, I run out of weed. Okay? Always remember that. And it ain't been a day that you ain't seen me blowing. So where does this narrative come on this particular day that I was going to work? I mean, wait a minute. How the fuck was I broke, Diva? You saw me going to the 7-Eleven buying shit before Tina sent me that money. When she sent me the money, I was in the 7-Eleven buying shit. But that just don't register in your brain. Why? Why doesn't that register in your brain? Okay? And how hypocritical are you to target my brother who asked for help and your black ass and your husband can't even afford one of them? Really, Diva? Y'all can't even afford one of them. Y'all can't buy two of these. Man, TVs. What? TVs, people? There go another one. There go another one. How many is that? But I ain't got no money, Diva? That's a cable box under there. What? Count it up. How many is that? Those are smart TVs. They ain't even regular TVs. They smart TVs. How many is that? And guess what? I ain't never have to ask Anita, blessed always, or Keep That Man for a goddamn TV now. I think that would have been a little far-fetched. You know, I've asked for help on other things. Don't get me wrong. But a TV? Oh, no. Okay? My cable bill is $260 a month. Can you afford that, Diva? No, like I said, it was an agenda, Kimmy. Diva knew that I was cool with Blessed Always. She used Blessed Always as a pawn, okay? Okay, she used Blessed Always as a pawn, okay? I told Blessed Always to stop fucking with Diva, okay? So, of course, Blessed Always comes back to me. When I tell her this, she's like, well, I like Diva. And see, look, Tina D did the same shit with Labanya, and it took Labanya to put out her fucking address to get her to wake the fuck. Okay? So here we are again in the same goddamn scenario, just with a different person named Diva Tomboyish. She came to me once. Okay? I did it as a favor the first time. The second time, not so much. I mean, to tell Blessed Always that she got to pay me in order to pay Diva Tomboyish is the dumbest shit I have ever heard in my fucking life. Okay? So look, Blessed Always is giving Diva Tomboyish $100. Then on top of that, she's giving me another 20 and 30 to send to Diva Tomboyish. Now this is a play. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. This is a play. Okay? This is a play. And I told Blessed Always I didn't want nothing to do with it. Because like I said, Blessed Always donates to me regardless. It don't matter about no fucking Diva Tomboyish. So why does she have to double donate to me? I'm not cool with that. I'm not cool with that. And I made a stand on it because, listen, I ain't never did that shit with Anita. I ain't never did that shit with Key Deadman. I ain't never did that shit with no fucking body that ever donated to me. If you donated to if you donated to my brother, you donated to my brother. You didn't donate to me. If you donated to my wife, you donated to her. You didn't donate to me. If you donated to my daughter, the dogs, look, that was a separate donation. That didn't have nothing to do with me. Nothing. Nothing. But she slipped up and said it today. I knew Vic was broke. That's what you think, Diva? That's what you really think? Well, check this out. Key Deadman don't donate to me no more. Neither do Anita. So where's my money coming from now, Diva? See, I ain't worried about you taking my white donors because you already say that you hate white people. So I was never really concerned about who you was taking. Okay? Never bothered me. I just laughed. Because you had made it up in your mind. You and a couple other motherfuckers. True Colors, bunch of y'all had made it up in your mind. Oh, I know who to take away from VicDamoane. I said, look, man, if these people want to leave, they can leave. I said that 1,001 times. I said, look, I'm not holding nobody to this motherfucker. I said that 1,001 times. I'm not holding nobody here. Donors, nothing. When we were playing the wrench game, the donors' wrench were for sale. It ain't my fault that nobody ever was able to afford them motherfuckers. Oh, well, they'll never be sold. Priceless. Listen, my house has been shown all over. There we go. My house has been shown all over social media. So I don't quit showing houses. Like I said, I got 5 TVs in my regular ass house. Okay. I got 5 TVs in my raggedy ass house. So I got 5 TVs in my raggedy ass house. Look, right here, that's $1,000. See that right there? That's $1,000 in DJ speakers. Okay, that's $1,000 in DJ speakers. Yeah. Ring lights. I got all types of shit. All right. Tower sitting in this bitch. PlayStation webcams. I got a whole bunch of shit sitting in this bitch. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Shit, I'm warm in the winter and I'm cold in the summer. So I don't have no complaints. That's right. I got a big ass motherfucking 10-foot square, 10 by 10-foot square fence. I mean, tent with the goddamn mesh around it. I plan on setting all my shit up just like I did last year. All right. We just gonna try to do it a little bit bigger than we did it before. That's all. But it's funny how Diva Tomboyish wanted to make this campaign about me being a goddamn scammer. Well, it looks like they calling you a scammer now. I mean, what happened? Did Diva Tomboyish not show you the $358 TV? Because I didn't see no live streams about it. I didn't see no like when I was going to buy shit, you know, I was going to Guitar Center. I was going to get the dog cages. I mean, everything, like when I said I was going to get the speakers for the DJ equipment, I went and got that. I went live in the weed office when I got my license. Both of them, the driver's license and the weed license. What? Motherfuckers ain't matching up? What happened? What happened? Okay. Guess what I ain't never have to do? I ain't never have to ask Diva Tomboyish, or excuse me, I ain't never have to ask Blessed Always, okay, to send me money or through another motherfucker. I never did that with a need. And you know what's so funny? Y'all were all cool with that. Y'all were okay with Blessed Always double dipping. The only person that put a stop to it was me. Because y'all would have kept, in my opinion, like using Blessed Always. Y'all knew she had a little bit of money and y'all was willing to do anything to take as much as you possibly could get. Okay? I mean, come on, Diva. You got all of the big donors. You got all of the big donors in your chat room now. You just can't disappear and leave these motherfuckers hanging. You're gonna lose your motherfucking audience. You're gonna lose your big donors. Thought you worked so hard to maintain that type of stuff. All your big donors. You gonna leave them hanging? They donated big dollars. Go live, nigga. All right? Thought you was built for this shit. You're looking kind of weak over there, Diva. You had all that energy for me. Where the fuck did it go? Was you just a flat? What, you a one-hit wonder? Okay? You put 13 albums, excuse me. You put 13 songs on an album, and 12 of them bitches is trash. Okay? Okay? Everybody's attacking me. Everybody's going after me. Really? Ari got in the middle of a beef because, you know, it was between me and VicDamoane, because VicDamoane was supposed to give me some money and he spent it. Wow. And you know what's so funny? Blessed always knows me better than that. That's what pissed me off. Because Blessed always knows that anytime she's ever given me money for anything, I went and got it. Okay? Blessed always gave me $1,000 to go get a pair of glasses. I promise you, I was live with $1,082, I think it was like $1,082, a receipt for the glasses that are on my face right now. Okay, Diva just, glasses. A jealous broad. A jealous broad. When she sent me $1,000 for my glasses, I didn't take that $1,000 and spend it on weed, because I already had weed. So I already had the weed. Then she sent me $1,000. I took my black ass right into the motherfucking place and came out with a receipt for $1,000. That was like I need to update my prescription, but that was like a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years when she did that. Blessed always also bought my weed license. Like she sent me the money for the safe, all that shit. I came live with a safe. Anita helped me kick the weed shit off, because I didn't have, like, I had weed, but not on the level that Anita put me on. I mean, Anita really put me on. Okay? Anita helped me get the motherfucking vapes, the goddamn Kool-Aid. Okay? She helped me get well, no, I have astigmatism. So it's $500 plus whatever the glasses are. Anyway, yeah, like Anita got like me the edibles. Like Anita put me on. She like I want to say she gave me like $1,300. Okay. And she put new brakes and rotors on my car. $600 on top of that. Okay. Now, me and Anita, we had little disagreements in and out. It was always, fighting, but like trolls kind of broke us up. It was on some setup shit, but I got beyond that. But yeah. I'm trying to think, what else did she give me? She got me a lot of stuff. Mainly it was just donations though. She would donate X amount of dollars, couple hundred here, all right, couple hundred there, okay. But out of those three names, like when it came down to like if y'all want to know like who donated the most between like like Key Deadman, Blessed Always, and Anita, it was Anita. Like hands down. Like Anita came in this motherfucker slinging iron. Okay? And I was slinging iron for her ass right back. Like I was attacking motherfuckers over Anita, like real talk, because you know she was kicking in like hard body. Okay. She bought Vivi a GoPro camera. I told her not even to buy the goddamn camera, but she bought it for her anyway. $400, $500 camera. Okay. She watching TikTok right now. Don't appreciate she a kid. Appreciate shit. Okay? She already got every goddamn thing. Okay? All right? You do not have to report money that you give to another motherfucker. If that was the case, your mama would be in jail. All right, because how much money has our mama given us over the years via Western Union? This nigga, that's a donation. They don't have to give you that shit. They could let your ass start. They could, as a child, you could be like one of them kids in China just walking the motherfucking street getting kicked all over the goddamn place. Okay? Shit. Okay? The fuck y'all talking about? All right? I donate to Vivi. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking. This is a donation. Everything is donated. All right? File no motherfucking taxes on that. You gotta be a part of life. All right? The dogs get donations. And they don't do shit but lay behind me and sleep. Okay? I gotta keep their ass away from every fucking body. If they bite somebody, I'm gonna have a lawsuit. But I still feed them. That's a donation. They don't even say thank you. Okay? But that live stream really, really shocked me because I said, like, damn, like after all these years, Diva still has this impression that VicDamoane is broke. And the example that she's going to use is the $100 that I told her not even to fucking send me in the first place. And after they sent it, right? Keep in mind, y'all know when I go to work. Everybody knows when I go to work. Okay? Everybody knows when I go to work. Okay? And if I go digging for that receipt, because it's right there in PayPal, what time is going to be on that goddamn receipt, Diva? Is it going to be daytime or nighttime? Because if that receipt is nighttime, well, you just made yourself look stupid again. And the funny thing is, Blessed Always knows she sent me that money at night. She knows that I was at work. So why the fuck is it okay for Diva to do a whole live stream that I'm somewhere spending Blessed Always money when both of these motherfuckers just watch me walk into the job? You see? All a play. And see, I let you make your play, Diva Tomboyish. I let you make your play. Because you thought you were going to win. You thought you were going to win at the end of the game. How's the game going for you at this moment? Okay? It seems like all you're doing right now is walking in a big-ass circle on YouTube. Same reason why you left the last time. Okay? Seemed like the same reason you're leaving again. Oh, yeah, they're stalking me. Well, whatever, Diva. Nobody's buying that shit, especially not over here. See, you fucked up in the Nature Boy sector. Now you're fucking up in 2 more sectors. Okay? That'll make 3. That'll make 3, Diva. All because what? You tried to make yourself seem that you was better than somebody else. Okay, Miss I did nothing wrong. What did I do wrong, Diva, when I told you straight up, you need to get your own PayPal? You need to set up your own shit. Here, Diva, I'm going to give you the website, okay, to the PayPal information so your PayPal will look exactly like mine. That way people can donate to you using PayPal or using a debit card or credit card and not even having a PayPal account, because not everybody wants PayPal. So I gave her my option, which is a rarity. If you click on my PayPal right now, you can donate to me without even signing up with a PayPal account. Okay? It'll be a box there that says share my information or share my shit. Don't even click that box. Don't click the share my information shit. Nope. Don't click that. Just donate. So I gave her that, right? But again, you went on your live and said I was a bad guy. So I was a bad guy for giving you vital information? Or was it just the information went in one ear and out the other because you's a jealous motherfucker deep down? Because when I think back on that moment, talking to you, trying to help you, it was more like, you took offense to that, right? Took offense to that. Okay. Hey, Allie, do you remember the DJ show I did on Diva Tomboyish's channel? You remember that? Because you were there. Remember that, Allie? We were all over there, right? Remember how when you, Allie, now you were sitting in the motherfucking stands per se, right? You were sitting in the crowd. So while you were sitting in the crowd, didn't I create an entire backdrop for Diva Tomboyish? Some shit that has yet to be close to duplicated. Remember that when I was doing the DJ show, I had a whole fucking backdrop created for Diva Tomboyish. Okay? And that motherfucker was animated. That bitch was moving and shit. None of that 2D shit that she likes to use. Remember that? Guess how much I charged her for that, Allie? Guess how much I charged her? Guess how much I charged her for that? Anybody? Guess how much I charged her for that? To make that that backdrop. Zero, thank you. $0 fucking dollars. When I went to her live stream, she hadn't even seen the goddamn backdrop. She hadn't even seen the motherfucking backdrop. But since she got all her videos downloaded and on private and shit, I'm pretty sure she can remember that. $0. Now, as far as the $50 go, now I ain't gonna lie, she came up with the $50. But, she was kind of shady with the shit. She called me, said, Vic, I want you to do a DJ set on my channel. Like for an hour. That's what the deal was, right? For an hour. So I said, all right, boom. I said, well, you know, I was going to charge her like $50 for the hour of the DJ show. Normally I charge like $100, but you know, I'm looking out. On my mama, she texted me back. She said, I'll give you 25 now and 25 when you come to the channel. Now, that's not what I asked for. I ain't never gave a mixtape and the motherfucker said, I'm going to give you 10 now and the other 15 when you get it. Okay? We talk about 50 goddamn dollars. Candy. Not 100, not 1,000, not 2,000, not 10,000. We talk about $50 for an hour of, you know, DJ VicDamoane. So of course, you know, I think I said something to her like, you know, when you go to McDonald's, do you eat your food first or do you pay for your shit up front? What do you do when you go to McDonald's? Okay? So she continued to press. Okay, look. She continued to press on this $25 thing. I was like, pimp, a mixtape is $25. Like, real talk. Like, if you ain't got it, you know, it's cool. I'm good. If you ain't got the whole 50, I'm good. You know, I'm not trying to rob no motherfucking body. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got my price, I understand, but I'm not going to change my price. Especially when I'm already looking out for you on the 50. Okay? So, you know, we went back and forth a little bit. She finally sent the 50. I said, all right, well, I'll see you tonight. Okay? I came on the show. I think I made like another like 150 and I end up DJing longer than an hour. I ended up going over that because people started donating. So shit, I just kept going. All right, but the playback had bad sound quality. That's why the video ended up staying up because the sound quality wasn't in HD. I don't know what was playing, but it just the playback didn't sound good. Not to me anyway. Oh Lord, they're doing the work on the outside of the house. They shaking the whole goddamn ground. Like an earthquake in my shit. Okay? Jesus. Okay? You said the DJ show was for you. Wait a minute. So you were the individual that damn, what was the name of that fucking song? Because she asked me to play a song that was a person's favorite song. And I had never heard the song before. It had the artist I had never heard. Yeah, that was about 2020. Oh. I didn't know who I was doing that for. You know, I just showed up. Okay? God damn it. You are the winner. Yes, that was you. Yes, that was you. Oh my God. Yes. Hell no. I couldn't think of the name, but there it is. There it is. Okay. All right. So you see, I'm not lying on anything. You know, people were there when all this shit jumped off. Okay? But see, people donated to me because they believed in me. I didn't have to trick anybody. I didn't have to, like, pull no wool over nobody's eyes. Okay? None of that shit. Okay? I didn't I like, all this, VicDamoane was scamming me, was robbing me. I'm like, where, dog? Where? And then the same person that's calling me a scammer is now out here scamming. Oh yeah, you knew I was coming live. Okay? Okay? Oh yeah. Okay? Yeah, look, I see all the buzz on social media. Yeah. Yeah. You know. I mean, it is what it is. Regardless on what anybody says about me and how they were treated by me, when they come to my live, they see the shit that they donated to me. So I don't see how I'm that much of a bad person, because the hero that they picked just scammed the shit out of them. The hero that they chose, all right, ain't showing nothing. They don't even cam the fuck up, but they talk about they need shit. They don't show none of their background. You don't see nobody in their life. Okay? They in the motherfucking dark. Okay? Guess who cam up? Candy and Lady La. They've been showing their face for years. Okay? Motherfuckers know where Lady La live at now. Okay? She live on Dolphin Street. Okay? Shit. It's like, how the fuck am I the scammer? All right? And I don't hide nothing in my house. Motherfuckers be like, oh yeah, this is fucked up in VicDamoane's house. That's fucked up in his house, that, the other. Man, look. All right? I don't see too many people camming up talking this shit. Okay? Some people live better than others. That's just life. Okay? I'm happy with what the fuck I got. Okay? I'm happy at what the fuck I got. Okay? All right, whether I live in this house or a goddamn condo, apartment, where the fuck ever, bet money I can afford it. Okay? And on a side note, this is a side note. Jurassic Sissy, stop telling motherfuckers that I haven't had a job in 11 years. Bitch nigga, when you met me, you was begging me for $24. So if I hadn't been working, why the fuck did you get the money from me? with your broke ass. Okay? Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Look. Did y'all notice the Jurassic Sissy didn't go live for 24 hours, nigga? Did you get rejected by the Masons? They must have not reinstated your ass. Cause this nigga ain't look, he went a whole day. He went a whole day. Did you not get that phone call? You must have got a bad phone call. Okay? Yeah, we decided not to reinstate your old ass. Okay? Because you was excited as hell when that old man said he was gonna get back to you. Did he get back to you? Did you get back in? AZX, as soon as you get back in with the Masons, we gonna just let your lodge know all the bullshit we gonna do. You know how we sent all that shit to the Salvation Army? We gonna send that shit to your lodge. Okay? And we gonna see if your lodge really want to represent all the shit that you've been doing for the past couple years that's documented on these streets. You talking about the Bible, how it ain't real, and all this other shit. You know, I don't think they want a part of that. Remember when Suge said that your middle name was Johnny, then you showed your driver's license and said you didn't have a middle name? Well, now you got a middle name all of a sudden. Okay? You know, it's weird. It's just weird. Like, damn. Okay? Like, and if Brother Cook is a Mason that's higher than you, and then you become the low-level Mason that you were, how is this really going to work out for you when you go and start snitching and telling the other Masons what Brother Cook did to you? How is that going to work? Seriously, you have really not thought any of this shit out, have you? You did not think any of this shit out. All right, just moving rapidly all over the goddamn place. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh no, but Kimmy, do you understand? Like, do you understand the logic? Like, if the Masons were the army, and Brother Cook was a fucking captain, and I was a private, and we go back into the military, what the fuck am I gonna say on Captain Cook with my private ass? He didn't think about that. He didn't think about that at all. And the captain got a certified Eastern Star to back him, named Kimmy. ZX, you don't play chess at all. You lost this battle long before it even got started. the non-active Mason going at the active Masons. This is hilarious. What are you going to say? What are you going to say? Well, they picked on me because I had left in 94. Well, shouldn't they talk shit because you joined the secret society and then you ran away like a bitch? Shouldn't they pick on you? I mean, that's gotta be a part of the rule. That's gotta be in there somewhere. This nigga joined the secret society, then quit and ran to Philadelphia. Now, some 30, 40 years, 50 years later, he want to join back. Oh, it's got to be some roasting in there somewhere in the middle. Yes. Okay? Yes. This would happen in public organizations. This would happen in any organization. It don't have to be secret. Nigga, you joined and then you ran away. Now you want to come back in your motherfucking 50s and 60s and bitch, you broke. Man, look. All of those elders that you were talking to, they've been building since the time you motherfucking left. Why do you think they're gonna let you right back in? And everything gonna be all good, nigga. This ain't a dope game. This ain't the 90s. See, in the 90s, if you would have got with some like drug dealers that were also gang members, okay, them were the only people I knew that would hook you up like that. Okay? Drug dealing gangbangers of the 90s were the only ones that would hook you up like that. Like real talk. Like you could go get some dope from a drug dealer that was a gang member, right? And you pay for it. It'd be yours. Like let's say, for example, you walk in there with $500, right? Or let's say $600-700. They give you an ounce of crack, like in a big ass oatmeal cookie. They just hand that shit to you. You give them the money, they give you the crack. Now, you fuck around, go to jail, get caught. They done took your crack and your money. When you get out and you go back to that same drug dealer, okay, because it's gonna be some years, right? Years later, you get out, you see that same drug dealer that's also a gang member. And you say, hey, man, I was locked up. They took my dope and my money. Can you help me? Man, that motherfucker go in the back, go get you a whole ounce and say, bring me the money back. That was the only motherfuckers I knew that would do some shit like that. Those are the only people that would just let you back in like that. Okay? Those are the only people that would let you in like that. So, ZX, this ain't the 90s, and the Masons ain't drug dealers that are gang members. So, I don't understand how you thought any of that shit was going to work, bruh. You was just going to pull right the fuck back up like, hey, fellas, remember me? Remember me? 94, son, 94. 94? Who the fuck is you? oh, this is Joyce's son. This nigga couldn't even give his name. He said Joyce's son. Okay? What happened to Devon? Hey, this is Devon. Remember me? What's up, man? How you doing? It's Devon. Okay? What, you couldn't give your fake name over the telephone? You couldn't give your fake name over the telephone? Or was you about to give your real name and you done showed everybody your fake name? Huh? Now you got to pick one, Jurassic Sissy, because you done painted yourself in the corner. Right? Don't nobody know my real name. So if the name that you have shown everybody is fake, wouldn't that make you into a liar and a fraud? Wouldn't that make you into the con artist? So if Devon Cannon isn't your name, isn't that the name on all your properties? That's what you said. All right? Be careful on how much you tell on yourself, snitch. I thought you was a part of a secret society. You can't even hold water, nigga. How you a part of the Masons? You can't even hold water. Okay? You said that the Masons don't respect criminals. Well, you walked into a courtroom and lied to a judge, and that's documented. You went into a courtroom and lied to a judge. That's criminal in itself. And what did you do this for? Personal gain. And it's documented. Because you lied in court. That's why it's stamped for eternity on the internet. Okay? And CZX, why did you take that string down that you said, who got my balls in their jaws? Why did you take that down? Huh? What? You didn't want to hear Brother Cook, and you didn't want Brother Cook to hear you denounce the Masons? Is that why you took that down? That you said because of what that brother did, texting you, if this is how they move around now and this is how they do stuff now, I don't even want to be a part of this type of organization stuff. But then the next day you calling the elders. Hey man, can you let me back in? Can you let me back in? Yeah, I joined in '94, and I know it's 2022, but you know, I was wondering if I could get reinstated. Mm-hmm. Now, ZX, remember how you told everybody I was, convicted of prostitution? Nobody has found that conviction in court. But I bet money, if I turn my computer on and I let it warm up, I bet I could find that court case of you lying to a judge. And, I could read it to the people. And we're going to get into the meat of right when you lied. What you lied about. But we want to talk about criminals. Okay? See, the real reason why you don't like the Bible, ZX, is because in the Bible, the two worst things that you could call somebody in the Bible, according to biblical text, according to biblical scripture, okay? The worst thing that you could call another person, it's two words. Two words in the Bible that you could call a person that would be considered the two things you never want to be considered. Okay? That's a liar and a thief. See, when they talk about bad words and motherfuckers be talking about profanity and shit, profanity didn't exist in biblical times. Profanity is a modern day way of speaking. They didn't say bitch and fuck and shit and damn, all right, in the Old and New Testament. Hell, damn had a whole nother meaning, okay? So, the two things you never want to be called is a liar and a thief. And the thing is, ZX, you are both a liar and a thief. This is why the Bible angers you so much. You're both. And there is your true disdain. Okay? There is your true disdain. But let's pull up this court case that's on the internet. Okay? Okay? Listen, the Bible is not hard to understand. It took me like 2 years. I read the Bible twice from Genesis to Revelations. Okay? And the only example I give you is The Flowers in the Attic. If anybody ever read that book. If you ever read the book, The Flowers in the Attic, it was completely different than the TV series and the movie. If anybody's a book reader, if you read books, you know what it is. And we pulling up this court case, EX. I'm just stalling while my computer is pulling up. If you read books, you know that while reading a book, Snowflake, get down. Out. You heard your big butt walking. If you read books, you know that a good writer can give you a visual while you're reading a book. Anybody that reads books, if you have a good author and a good writer, okay, then you can be sucked inside of a book. Okay? So the Bible is many books. Okay? Imagine 77 books. Individual books. And the message is, well, how do these books link together, and what's the meaning and what's the basis behind the book? It's almost like a TV series. Like book 1 is season 1, book 2 is season 2, and you follow the seasons, okay, all the way up to the New Testament, and you keep going. Okay? I didn't understand what I had read the first time I read it, but I got it by the second time. Okay? So when I speak about the Bible, I try to simplify it for people. And when I simplify it, yeah, it sounds a little unbelievable, but you go read it for yourself. You know, I got it. Let's see. Canon versus Wills. Is that Wills? Philadelphia. And we're going to put that in Google. Okay. And looky here. Looky here. You want to talk about it? You want to talk about it? And look, this is a whole case. Ooh, look at all that. Looky, 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 looky. Looky, looky. Oh, man. Oh, man. Is this not a read, y'all? This is a read. Is this not a read? Goddamn. Look, let me just grab the thing in. Scroll down. So much information. See, this is a real court case. Not that bullshit that you was talking about, Jurassic Sissy. See, yeah. Hey, ZX, don't you remember in 2016, you said that the police ran up on you and started saying gay slurs to you. Remember, you said Officer Aaron Wills said that you were a homosexual. And he also stole $800 from you. We asked you, Jurassic Sissy. We said, why did that police officer say that you were gay? Why would he immediately call you a homosexual? Was it something you had on? Huh? What would prompt a police officer that didn't know you from a can of paint to just walk up on you and start calling you gay, sir? That was your complaint. What did you have on? What were you doing in the car with the young bull laying right there? With the young bull laying right there. What are you doing? Okay. Let's read some juicy parts. Mr. Cannon was arrested for disorderly conduct in the parking lot of a hardware store. Mr. Cannon and Officer Will described their accounts of the incident during their respective dispositions. Mr. Cannon claims that Officer Willis followed him and a friend, Andre Myers, as they drove to the parking lot from several blocks away. Mr. Cannon and Mr. Myers both noticed the police car following them. Once Mr. Cannon parked his car, in the hardware store parking lot, he and Mr. Myers got out of the car and started walking towards the contractor's entrance of the store. Upon realizing that Officer Will's police car had entered the parking lot behind them, Mr. Cannon turned towards the officer's car and yelled at Officer Wills that he should come in and shop if he was so interested in following the two men. I swear to God, I'm reading this. I swear to God, I'm reading this. I'm not adding narrative. I am reading this. Okay? Okay, Jurassic Sissy and Mr. Myers. Okay. Ah. Okay. You ready? It's gonna get juicy. Officer Wills then sped towards the entrance of the store in his car and began yelling curse words and homophobic slurs at Mr. Cannon. Let me read that part again. Let me read that part again. Officer Wills then sped towards the entrance to the store of his car and began yelling curse words and homophobic slurs at Mr. Cannon. Let me scroll down. Mr. Cannon yelled back, and Officer Wills told Mr. Cannon to put his hands on the hood of the police car. At his disposition, Mr. Cannon admitted to saying to Officer Wills, "What kind of asshole are you?" Let me be professional. Okay, let me be professional. Okay. Okay, Mr. Cannon admitted to saying to Officer Wills, "What kind of asshole are you?" And "You're an asshole. You're a fucking asshole." Mr. Myers testified at Mr. Cannon's criminal trial that Mr. Cannon responded to the officer's questions, "What did you say?" by stating, "What, you a fucking homo? You must be a fucking faggot. You are following us." Hold up. I need to read that again. Mr. Myers testified at Mr. Cannon's criminal trial that Mr. Cannon responded to Officer Will's question, "What did you say?" by stating, "What, you a fucking homo? You must be a fucking faggot. You are following us." This is what ZX said to the officer. And Mr. Myers testified against Mr. Cannon. The nigga that he was with, the young bull laying right there, testified against him in his criminal trial. I'm not even reading. I'm giving y'all a piece of this. All right. Okay. However, Mr. Cannon testified that Officer Wills was the first person to use homophobic slurs during the altercation. But Mr. Myers testified that you were the one that started the gay conversation. I guess you missed that part. Officer Wills then frisked Mr. Cannon, handcuffed him, and placed him under arrest. Once Mr. Cannon had been placed in the backseat of the police car, Officer Wills called for backup and drove over to where Mr. Cannon had parked his car. Two other officers arrived, and three officers then searched Mr. Cannon's car without his consent 3 times. The officers found Mr. Cannon's driver's license and the pink slip to his car, because he can't never get a goddamn title. Okay, I added that title part. Mr. Cannon claims that he had $800 in cash in his car, and he saw the officers at one point hand something off to each other, but that he could not make out exactly what it was. Yeah, you can never, you know what? You could never make out what it was. When we showed you the fentanyl patch sitting on your dining room table, you couldn't make out what it was. What is it? I don't see nothing there. Yeah. He further testified upon returning to his car after being booked at the police station The $800 was missing. Now, I want y'all to just listen to that statement. He further testified upon returning to his car after being booked at the police station. The $800 was missing. So they booked you in, you bailed out, you got your car out of the impound. Now you want to say the police stole $800 out the car. That it was Officer Wills and his 3 band of merry men. But when you were arrested, you made no notion of, hey, I got $800 in my car. So you didn't tell anybody about $800 until you got out of jail and you went and got the car out of the goddamn pound, right? Because the car was sitting in the yard. The police didn't have the car. I mean, if you did have $800 in the car, right? If you had $800 in the car, wouldn't you blame the impound for that? But you saw the police hand something off and you didn't know what it was. Let's read a little more. Okay, let's read a little more. When asked how he came to possess the $800, Mr. Cannon stated that the money came from unemployment benefits. So it looked like you ain't been working in the last 10 and 11 years. Who's the bum here? Who's the motherfucker that can't get a job? Who's the real bum here? I ain't getting no goddamn unemployment benefits. Read that again. When asked how he came to possess the $800, Mr. Cannon stated that the money came from unemployment benefits. When pressed as to how he physically obtained the money, he testified that he used a debit card to withdraw 8 $100 bills from an ATM. Mr. Cannon could not remember from which ATM he withdrew the money and claimed that he might have had to withdraw the money in multiple transactions. I want y'all to think about what he said. Look, when pressed as to how he physically obtained the money, he testified that he used a debit card to withdraw 8 $100 bills from an ATM, and he could not remember which ATM he withdrew the money. Now, all of y'all with debit cards and credit cards, tell me how, okay, you don't know where you took that money from. You take 8 $100 bills out of an ATM and you don't remember what ATM you took it out of? So ATMs don't track where they take money from. The ATMs don't have a address on them. Is that what we gonna say now? I guess it's fuck the bank, right? Because the bank statements couldn't possibly show 8 $100 bills withdrawn on the bank statement, right? No, it wouldn't show that at all, would it? No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't show. It's no way in hell that you say in a court of law to a fucking judge, Your Honor, I'm missing $800 that came from unemployment benefits. Okay, I took 8 $100 bills out of an ATM, but I don't remember which one it was. And you represent the Masons? What hall? What lodge? Mr. Cannon did not provide any corroborating evidence of the withdrawal of the money, such as a receipt from the ATM or testimony from any other witness that he indeed had have the money in his car before the incident. Okay. Officer Wills, on the other hand, testified that he did not follow Mr. Cannon to the heart, parked in the parking lot when he heard Mr. Cannon yelling and saw him waving his arms. I'm trying to read it. I got it the weed. I gotta hit the weed. Let me get a straight face. I gotta get that professional face like Kimmy be having. Kimmy be having that professional face. Woo. Okay. Okay. Look from the top. Okay. It says Officer Wills, on the other hand, testified that he did not follow Mr. Cannon to the hardware store parking lot. Instead, he testified that he was filling out paperwork while parked in the parking lot when he, when he heard Mr. Cannon yelling and saw him waving his arms. uh, you know, can y'all picture the Jurassic sissy just, yelling and waving his arms and shit? Okay. Uh, Officer Wills, believing Mr. Cannon was perhaps in need of assistance, sped over. Let's see, wait. Sped over to where Mr. Cannon was walking. He testified upon arrival to the entrance of the store, Mr. Cannon began yelling vulgarities at him, including racial slurs. Officer Wills then instructed Mr. Cannon to stop yelling and to calm down. When Mr. Cannon did not stop, Officer Wills instructed Mr. Cannon to put his hands on the hood of the police car and conducted a frisk. When Mr. Cannon refused to calm down and stop shouting, Officer Wills arrested him. After placing Mr. Cannon under arrest, Officer Wills testified that he turned around and noticed a crowd gathered around the contractor's entrance of the store. Officer Wills then placed Mr. Cannon in the back seat of the police car and asked Mr. Cannon for his name. When Mr. Cannon provided a false name, you remember we was talking about ZX and fake names. Told you it was gonna get good, didn't I? Told you it was gonna get good, didn't I? When Mr. Cannon provided a false name, Officer Wills asked for identification. Mr. Cannon gave his real name and said that his photo ID was in his car. Officer Wills drove across the parking lot to where Mr. Cannon's car was parked and called for backup. When two additional officers arrived, the officers searched through Mr. Cannon's car for his ID. Eventually, they found the ID and the pink slip for his car. Officer Will did not remember the exact location within the car where the officers found the ID. Now, this paragraph that I read, is the factual background, and it is column 2. There is a 3-4. There is case details here, and we're going to take this link, ZX, and we're going to post it in the chat because I'm pretty sure other people, especially in the beef sector, they would love to read this shit. The beef sector, they would love to read this shit. Okay, hold on. They would fucking love to read this shit, and far be it from me to keep it away from them. So there you go, beef sector. Read away. Okay? You said, why the fuck are you in the title? Nigga, you are how many hours late? You are 10 hours late to the goddamn stream. You need the red ball, motherfucker. You need to rewind. Why are you even here live? I'll catch up with you. I'll catch up with you in an hour and a half. Now you got to go back in time. Why is your name in the title? I don't know. Maybe you should have got here at the start of the show. Maybe you should have saw the first 15 minutes because you missed some fire ass shit. So, it ain't my fault. Okay? Y'all repeat bars. I drop them. Okay? Yes. All right. Anybody that want to read and do this breakdown on ZX lying fraud ass, there's a real court case on the Jurassic Sissy, not like the bullshit he put up on me. Okay? Not only did he lie to a judge, he gave the police a false name. All of these things are crimes, and you said that the Masons don't respect criminals, so clearly you're a criminal. You're a con artist. All right? And it's documented. You're a documented con artist. You went in there trying to con and lie to a judge. And you lied to the police. Trying to steal $800 from the city. $800. You know this nigga smoking crack. He went to sue the city for $800 fucking dollars. If that ain't a junkie stunt. That ain't a junkie stunt? He tried to rob the city of Philadelphia for $800 goddamn dollars. If that ain't no crackhead shit. Okay? Okay, I'm just saying, like, who the fuck would go out? You going after the city. We going for millions. It'd be $8 million. All right? 800 racks. Look, if we going after the city, all right, look, man, we need $1 million. Don't you need $1 million? But $800. You said this was from your unemployment benefits, and this was before the pandemic. Remember how ZX said, well, the pandemic hit me pretty goddamn hard. The pandemic had me all fucked up. But you was on unemployment benefits in 2012. When did you start this so-called business? Oh, look at the date, Tracy, on that paperwork. Look at the date. The incident happened in 2012. He didn't get to court till 2016. The incident happened in 2012. He didn't get to court until 2016. And he said that was his unemployment check in 2012. Unemployment. But this nigga run a trucking business. He got all these businesses. This and the other. When the fuck were they open? If they weren't open in 2012, when were they open? Is the question. They weren't open in 2012. You was on unemployment in 2012. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, the information is right there in that goddamn court proceeding. Okay. Oh no, Jurassic Sissy, according to him, his shit didn't fall off until 2019. All right. Goddamn shame. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. The when the no water thing became a reality for ZX, you know, and then I caught him sleeping at somebody else's house. All right, because he ain't got no motherfucking water. So he got to sleep at somebody else's house. I said, "Oh yeah." Oh yeah. Okay. Sad. But anyway, look, man, I'm finna crash, get me a little sleep. Okay. Go grab Vivi when she get out. But I had to come live and speak on a few things. Get some information put out here, cause all right. Diva was on some weird shit. We know the Jurassic Sissy is always some weird shit. So if you missed the beginning of the live stream, well, look, rewind this motherfucker. All right. All right. Yeah. Okay. But I got one more night. I'm gonna knock my night out. All right. And I will catch up with y'all in a hot minute. My phone will be charged up by then. Okay. Shout out to the people that donated, PayPal, Cash App, and all that. Yeah, man. I see y'all. Appreciate that. I will see y'all in a hot minute. Deuces.